Good morning, card communities. RJ back with another video. So let's get to it. Today's random Mike Schmidt item of the day from 1972 Phillies yearbook, which is the first occurrence of Mike Schmidt appearing in a yearbook. Shortstop, number 2 draft pick from Ohio U. Interestingly, I was looking around at the various pictures in there and found out who it was who had number 20 before Mr. Schmidt. And this is an image of Mr. Roger Freed, who was sporting number 20 before Mike occupied that number and has since made it unavailable for any other Phillies player ever, and rightly so. My random Mike Schmidt item of the day. Random baseball item of the day. Something I keep on my shelf, and you might wonder why, because I'm just that nuts. An unopened bag of Phillies peanuts. How long has this been on my shelf? Best if used by August 3rd of 2021. So you can imagine, I don't think anything has begun growing in there yet, but if it does, I'll have to throw it out and get a newer version. They still make them. Phillies peanuts. Because I like things that are Phillies related, just for fun. Today's trivia question, multi-sport stuff again. Give it away another 4 group of cards. Awesome legends in their sports. Rube Waddell, famous screwball kind of a pitcher back in the turn of the century, the 1800s to 1900s. Don't see you many cards of that. So if you're a Hall of Fame collector, there's a Rube Waddell card for you. Ernie Nevers, Hall of Fame football player. Bill Russell, legendary NBA star. And Jake LaMotta, boxer great. So these 4 cards are yours for this question about 2 sports stars. In the 1993 season, in the season of 1993, there were 3 active members in Major League Baseball, 3 active players in Major League Baseball who had also starred previously or simultaneously in football. Name for me all 3. I mean, at the professional level. They were NFL players and MLB players. In 1993, they were playing baseball, at least, and they also played previously or concurrently in the NFL. Name for me all 3. Send me an email with the correct answer. I will include my email in the description below, along with a repeat of that question. You will have today and tomorrow to answer. We will pick a winner on Sunday, all right? Good luck to everybody on that one. So today, what I want to show off, I had mentioned I was finishing up some sets recently that I had begun over the years, and finally said, okay, let me jump on ComC or the Bay and round out these last few cards I need, get it off my plate. From 1997 through 1998, the Fleer $1 Million Moments. So it was a contest. Fleer put out a set of 50 cards. That's the checklist right there. On the back, it simply had the information. It said you were one step closer to winning $1 million. What you had to do, though, was find all 50 of these cards. And obviously, card numbers 1 through 45 were readily available in bulk. Cards 46 through 50 were not. There were likely just one of those, or maybe a handful of some of them, but the $1 million card, there was only one of them. Now, further interestingly, this contest was active from June 30th of 1997 through June 30th of 1998. Now, they did one of these if in your basketball product and in your football product, Fleer did. So you can get these same cards in football or basketball version. All right. But if you're a collector and after the contest is over, you're kind of bummed because you got this checklist and you think to yourself, well, shoot, I'm never going to get the full set because there was only ever one of those, other cards ever made. Fleer did the collecting world a solid by what they did was after the contest was officially over, after June 30th of 1998, you could send away to Fleer and request them to send you copies of the other cards. So it is possible to get the full card set 1 through 50. However, not a lot of people did that. So those cards fetch a pretty premium and are impossible to find. In my case, I have the 45 card set, which really is all that people talk about when they talk about the full set. I have the full set of 45. I did see, like right up on the bay right now, there's a Bagwell. Jeff Bagwell was one of the other cards. In fact, he's number 50. You can get the Jeff Bagwell card. You can. But it's going for about $50. A little bit more than I want to pay, especially when I couldn't find any of the others. I could not find any of the other 5 cards. Couldn't find Tony Gwynn, Joel Youngblood, Andy Pettitte, Mookie Wilson. Could only find the Bagwell, so I'm not going to waste my time tracking them down, trying to finish the set if I can't really do it. But let me show you who is in the set. Like I said, here's the little checklist, but you got Derek Jeter. And what these are $1 million moments, okay? And I don't know if I'd choose the ones they chose. Some of them, yes. Others, I was like, really? That's the best you can do? Derek Jeter hit a home run in the bottom of the 12th. Or he scored the winning run into the bottom of the 12th in an AL division playoff game. I don't know if that's $1 million moment. Babe Ruth hits the first home run in Yankee Stadium. Yeah, I guess. I'll give you that. Barry Bonds becoming a 40-40 member. Much better options than that, in my mind. Brooks Robinson dominating in the 1970 World Series. I'll give you that. Todd Hundley, really, breaks Roy Campanella's home run record for home runs by a catcher. Johnny Vandermeer's second no-hitter. Yes, that's a given. Cal Ripken breaking Gehrig's record. Yes, that's a given. Mazeroski, no doubt. Chipper Jones, NLCS home run. I don't know. Yeah, I can think of something better. Frank Robinson becoming manager of Cleveland. That's a good one. I don't mind that one at all. Clemens being the first 20 strikeout pitcher. I like that one. That one makes sense to me. Bob Feller's opening day no-hitter. That one I get. Piazza hitting a dramatic home run in the All-Star game at Philly. I like that simply because it has to do with the Philadelphia Phillies and all that, but I don't know if I'd include him. Joe Nuxhall being the youngest pitcher ever. I like that one. Hideo no-hitting. I don't know. There's a lot of other people I would have gone for no-hitters. Jackie Robinson breaking the color barrier. That's a given. Oral Hershiser, Don Drysdale record. I get it, but I think even that one I would have thought of better options than that. Bobby Thompson home run, no doubt. Carter's home run in the World Series, probably, but I don't like Joe Carter. Al Kaline, youngest batting champ. It's conceded. Bernie Williams hitting a home run from both sides of the plate in a division win. There's better choices than that. Don Larson's perfect game, no doubter. Ricky Henderson breaking the record by Lou Brock. I'll give you that one. Murray Wills breaking Ty Cobb's single-season stolen base record. That's borderline. Andrew Jones says 19-year-old Andrew Jones becomes only the second player besides Gene Tennis to homer in his first 2 World Series at-bats as the Braves beat the Yankee 12-1 in Game 1 back in 96. Again, it's interesting, but not great. Bobby Richardson gets the MVP in the 62 World Series. I'm sorry, no, I take that back. It says Bobby Richardson spears Willie McCovey's line drive with runners on second and third to give the Yankees a 1-0 win over the Giants in Game 7 of the World Series in '62. Maybe not. Don't know about that one. There's others I think that might have been better. Alex Rodriguez hits his third grand slam of the year, first major leaguer to hit three in 1 year. That makes sense a little bit. I'll have to concede that one. Jim Bunning's perfect game on Father's Day, absolutely. Ken Caminiti drives in 8 runs and homers from both sides of the plate in Game 4 for the third time in 4 games. Padres third baseman Ken Caminiti drives in 8 runs and homers from both sides of the plate for the third time in 4 games. Caminiti is the first player to perform the feat 3 times in a season. Interesting. Gibson's strikeouts of 17 in the World Series in '68. That's a given. Frank Thomas, again, hitting a home run in the All-Star game. I don't see it as $1 million moment. Mickey Lolich, Tigers World Series victory. I remember that one. That one's somewhat worthy. John Smoltz, in the NL West title, I just don't see it being that great. Ron Swoboda's catch, borderline. Albert Bell, 50th home run of the year. First player ever to have 50 home runs and 50 doubles in a season. That's borderline. Chris Chambliss's home run to send the Yankees to the World Series in '76. Somewhat, but I think there's better moments than that. Juan Gone, homers for the 5th time in the division series. I just don't think that breaks into it. Ron Blomberg becoming the first DH. You can make a case for that, but I think there's better moments. John Wetland, 4th save. Better choices again. Fisk's home run, no doubter. Mo Vaughn, Boston's first baseman Mo Vaughn homers his last 3 times up against the Orioles to become the first major leaguer with 40 home runs and 200 hits since Jim Rice did it in '78. Again, that's not $1 million moment. Why did you put Jim Rice in it? He did it the first time. Bucky Dent's home run, given. Greg Maddux, Major League Rec, 17 road victories. I think that's lacking. And then Stargell being a great competitor. So there's some that are some of these are no-brainers. A lot of these are like, I don't know why they chose these players. There's a lot of other, $1 million moments in sports that I would have put together. But that is the set of cards. That is what you would find in the record book. And again, to Fleer's credit, they did make it possible for you to acquire the other 5 cards, but because not everybody did, the number of those cards available in the open market is significantly reduced still, so they will cost you a pretty penny. And frankly, I've looked, haven't found them, but I don't know that I'm going to go out of my way to get them simply because of that reason. So anyway, that is my video for today. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please consider subscribing, commenting, and all that jazz. I really do appreciate your support as I try my best to support everybody else in this great card. But you're right. Don't forget the trivia question. We'll have the recap on Sunday. A lot of cool stuff going on. Come back again next week because I will have some more fantastic stuff to show off to everybody. All right. Thanks again for watching. Have a great rest of your week and take care.